DNA Get Money and Drink Water merch. You know what I mean? All y'all gotta do is go to the site. These are the colors. Everything is up. We also got this design too. 7 colors, size small through 4X. This is just quick promo before Don and nothing get on there, man. 7 colors. Get your hoodies right now, man. And we also got this design too, with the cup on the back. And we got it in white. The website is DNAGMDW.com. Oh, and just so y'all know,
let me know if the signal get a little bit better.
Nah, it's better now. We here.
All right, cool, bet. We're here.
Yo, what's the word, man? So first off, I don't want to pronounce your name wrong. So pronounce it for me, pronounce it for everybody. Not me, that's on the show right now.
Shastaffa.
All right, Shastaffa. Shout out to my boy Shastaffa in the building. So where you from? Let them know where you from.
And I'm from Chicago.
Okay.
Born in New York, but raised in Chicago. Believe it or not, Queens at that. Born in Queens.
Oh, fire! That's what's up. So how long you been battle rapping?
Honestly, this is my 4th year battle rapping.
Okay.
So it's been a journey, bro. It's been a journey.
Yeah, definitely. Battle rapping, I mean, it's ill when you watch it. It's ill when you in it, but it's definitely a lot of things that go into it. You know what I mean, politic-wise and just, you know what I mean, preparation, a whole bunch of shit you don't know when you just watching it, you know what I mean, on a computer or the TV. For y'all that don't know, Shastaffa got a battle coming up the week after the super fight versus Danny Myers. How that battle, I mean, got locked in? What league is that on? Where is it at? Let them know.
It's in Texas on Underdog Battle League. It's a new league. They contacted me. Shout out Jay Owens. They contacted me because I work very closely with the league owner. We grew up battling together, and he started a league. So he said, "Hey man, I battle." Just for a little background for people that don't know, I battle Prep. I battle Drake Dennis.
Okay.
I've been on We Go Hard. My last battle from We Go Hard dropped on the URL channel. I just got off the Riot. I opened up the card for Geechee in the A-War rematch. So, you know, it's been work put it in. You know what I'm saying? This ain't just overnight. So Danny was one of the guys who co-signed me back in 2019 when Gage battled Goods on that card.
Yeah, I know the card you're talking about.
I battled my brother Human, and Danny gave me the co-sign from there, and you know he kind of doubled back like, hey, I think you know it's definitely that time for you now. It's that time for a shot. So here we are.
Nah, that's fire. So all those battles you mentioned, are any of those on YouTube where people could go watch them after they get off of here?
Definitely. Shastaffa versus Prep on Smoke Room Battle League. Shout out John Wick. Smoke Room Battle League, that was in Chicago. Shastaffa versus Drake Dennis. You know what I'm saying? I got busy on Gates of the Garden.
Okay.
So that was a great look right there. There was a lot of people in the building for that. So that was a really good look. My Shastaffa versus Hansel on the Riot isn't dropped yet, but they are dropping. They just dropped Oops and Cerrone. They dropped Henny and Dia, Snake and True Phone Royalty. So I'm coming up. That one's dropping soon. And also next year on the app, I got my Crucible battle that I had. That's you know what I'm saying, that's dropping. So I was in the Crucible as well.
Okay, fire. Now I seen the emphasis that you had when you said that battle with Drake Dennis on Gates of the Garden. That was my next question for you. If the people in here could, if they got one impression, what battle do you tell them to watch that you feel like they're gonna become an instant fan of what you do?
You know what? It's I'm gonna have to say that Drake Dennis at the Gates of the Garden, because that's his home.
Okay.
So to go there and get a W on his platform,
yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? I cracked
that's
a couple jokes, you know what I'm saying? I cracked a couple of jokes. You got aggression, you got schemes, you got wordplay, and also I'm not wearing it now. Shout out Troy Martin, 9227 brand.
Shout out to Troy Martin.
Yeah, that's family. We go hard, that's family. But it just was a momentous battle because nobody really beats Dre at the gates. You know what I'm
Facts,
saying? Maybe a
facts,
few people
facts,
here and there,
facts. And over
but
that's
nobody,
his
bro.
home.
None of
That's
them
his
names.
home. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's just like you started a league. I remember you low key had a league when you was doing the tournaments too. Yeah, but
Yeah. Next year I'm gonna tap back into that for sure. Yeah,
so,
you do your homework,
but,
100%.
but yeah, no, it's like somebody coming on your league and winning. It's slim to none. So for me
Yeah,
to take a win at his to the point where even Dre said I won, and people in the building were saying I won. That was probably one. So Shastaffa versus Dre Dennis is a momentous battle for me, and it gave me a lot of momentum going into 2021.
okay.
So
I'm gonna ask you a few more questions. So everybody in here, make sure y'all go watch Shastaffa versus Dre Dennis, and the people that's watching this on YouTube, after we drop it, type in Shastaffa versus Dre Dennis, Gate to the Garden. Watch that
please do.
battle. He said that's the one. You said you've been battling for 4 years, so I know. Before that, you know what I mean, you had to be watching it. Who was like some of your influences coming up in the culture before you
Um,
got into it?
you know what's crazy? I was one of them. I don't even know how old you are, DNA, but I was one. I'm 32, right? So I
Yeah,
was
I'm
one of them
30. I'm
who
30.
okay, so we were around the same age. I
Yeah,
was one of them before I got into the league. I was battling on street corners when niggas was, doing what we doing and da
yeah,
da da.
yeah,
So, so you know what I'm saying? I was a Lux fan before anything. Jay Mills.
mm,
I was DNA. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not gonna say it just because you on here, but you was definitely an influence. Your
right.
battle with T Rex was probably one of the ones I was like, okay, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, good looking,
That
good
was one of
looking.
those. Just to throw a few more names out there, Brooklyn Carter from We Go Hard was actually in chess. When that whole We Go Hard movement started, bro,
Yeah.
everybody was early We Go Hard. Steams, I was a fan of. Um, Chicago Battlegrounds, man, Big Cannon, Big T, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Those individuals like that, man, when you start talking about older battle rap, that's really where, and obviously, Cassidy and, saying a lot of
Yeah.
those guys. But I used to battle. I used to go for who could rap the longest with the most 16s and stuff. I did that before I started battling the way we do in a league setting.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Got you. And right now, currently, who do you got in your top five, like actively right now?
ooh,
Yeah. Yeah. We now, man.
we gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we gonna have to do like this, right? I gotta put Geechee in there. Currently in current top five,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Geechee has to go in there. I'm gonna say them in no order. I'm gonna have to say um, Clips,
Yep.
Chess,
Mm-hmm.
Easy to Block Captain,
Yeah.
and you know what? I really hate to say it like this because we on here, but like this. But I gotta put you in that top five. Right next to a Ward, dog.
Mm.
Right next to a Ward and honorable Surface definitely. I know that's more than five, but I can't
Yeah.
say it without. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I just can't, bro. Surf is the wave, dog.
Yeah.
Bro. So I don't know what order you would put those in, but yeah, it would have to include you. It would have to include, what I'm saying, a Surf, a Geechee, a Easy, a Chess. You know what I'm saying? A War honorable mention somewhere around there, something like that.
No. That's more than a solid five. That's a straight five. You got Danny Myers, which is one of the battles. I mean, after you tell the story, Dispatching Diva. Good morning. That's one of the stories. You know what I mean, where things come full circle because you know what I mean. You said Danny was one of the people that was, you know what I mean, giving you advice and you was working with him when you first started. So that's
Yep.
already one. But let's say Shastaffa gets where he wants to go in URL, whatever league it is, and I mean you got that one. I don't want to say dream because a nigga would turn it into some groupie shit. But the one battle
Right.
where you feel like, I mean, this is the one for me. Like, I mean, who would that be? You know what I mean? When you get where you
You know
want to
what?
go.
I got a 2 part answer for that, right?
Okay.
In the Midwest, it would have to be me versus JC.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that and not saying our styles are similar, it's just I was campaigning for that for so long. I was
Okay.
making statuses, you know what I'm saying? And that JC is always one of the goats in my eyes, no matter what. So
Mm-hmm.
that would be a dream quote unquote battle for me versus JC. But on a URL level, I'm not gonna lie, I think me versus somebody like Elijah Straight would
Mm.
it and everybody try to be like, yeah, I will battle Surf or I battle Geechee, I battle no, that's good, but I'm learning more and more. It's not always who you battle, but like the elements of the battle. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You and Real Sick was a great battle because Real Sick is a dope artist, but you had a backstory to it to correlate the entire thing. So it made it more of a better battle. You know what I'm saying? A more of a battle. I want to go back and say, damn, Real Six said this in the second, but DNA did say cover that his third. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm learning that thing. So me and Elijah, I think Elijah Strait is extremely creative. He's not like too many other guys out there. And I think he's gonna make my pen and performance step up times 20. So yeah.
Nah, I definitely agree, and I like that you picked that name because I was just saying before you got on here, like a lot of battle rappers now when they come in the game, they try to go for the name, but I feel like a lot of times if you just create that story or that history with somebody that's probably in your class, a class before you, a class after you, it may be bigger than you getting the name because,
Definitely.
I mean, a lot of times people don't realize you're not only battling the name, you're battling their fan base. If you don't have a fan
Yeah,
base, you already down 0-1 before you get in the battle. You know what I mean?
this
Because
is
you
true.
don't, I mean, you can go and say the most amazing shit versus Lux right now. Unless Lux was to choke all 3 rounds, they're gonna lean to you. Now they might not say you got body. I mean, they're gonna lean to him. They might not say you got body, but they're gonna
Yeah,
say, "Oh nah." I mean, Shastaffa did good, but we gonna edge it to Lux because you don't have that fan base to go against it. There's certain niggas that been out for years and they still don't got fan bases to combat with. Not mean certain
yeah,
individuals. So I like that answer. You versus Elijah Straight though. I'm definitely watch that battle with Drake Dennis when I get off of here because I
yeah,
want to. I
definitely.
mean,
Definitely. I got, you know what's crazy? I got other battles as well, but that was the one a lot of people was like, you know what I'm saying? We've never seen Dre lose, you know what I'm saying? Where it's
yeah.
kind of convincing, you know what I'm saying, at the crib. So
Mm-hmm.
for Chicago, I feel like that's a big win, and that's what we need right now in Chicago. You know, shout out Trufo, he doing his thing. Excuse me, carrying a lot of the
Yeah.
city on his back, but you can't do it by yourself. So, you know.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. 100%. So aside from Danny Myers, you got anything else lined up?
Um Danny Myers in I have Danny Myers in January. In February, I have Coach Corleone. He was just on RBE versus Dre Dennis, ironically. Um he also battled Rubber Tongue. Pause, because that name wild, bro.
Yeah,
Um
yeah, yeah. What's up with that nigga's name? Yeah, pause that.
I
That
mean,
nigga's moving
salute.
crazy.
He's a wild. You know, you got to be white for that name, bro.
Yeah,
That shit.
yeah, that's crazy.
And he's killing. The crazy part, he's cold, but
Nah, nah, nah.
that's a
Yo, listen,
that's
listen.
a
One
freaky
thing.
ass name,
Yo,
bro.
listen.
You got to
One
chill.
thing I learned about rap is I don't judge a nigga by his name or how he looks. You know what I mean?
Right,
I done seen niggas
right.
that look crazy. Like yo, this nigga probably not me. And when you younger, you always judge a book by its cover. When I was younger, I was
Definitely.
this nigga look trash, and it'd be that nigga that. Now I mean, is one of the
Yep.
nicest or the nigga, but he definitely. You know what I mean, when I hear him, if he's fire like you say, I'ma holler at him. Change your name, my nigga.
Definitely, definitely. But yeah, back to the question, bro. Coach Corleone on iBattle slash VD iBattle slash No Coast Chicago. Shout out Primus. And
Okay.
shout out Primus and the staff there for No Coast Chicago. That VDM is their biggest card. It's the Summer Madness, if
Okay.
I'm correct. It's like the Summer Madness of No Coast. You know what I'm saying? No Coast is a you know, they're working with iBattle. That's gonna be a crazy Jet and Nightwing on the card. It's a couple other
Fire,
fire
fire.
names. It's gonna be a crazy battle. So me and Coach is kind of a battle for Chicago type of, you know, type battle. So it's gonna bring the city out. After that, I know I got the riot later on next year. Geechee already hit my line about it. I got the
Fire,
riot
fire.
again. I did good on that. And I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm looking to hear a call from URL sometime, man. I'm not confirming it, but I'm looking to hear a call, man, from them. My Crucible battle was very highly talked about versus Ghost from Ohio. Shout out Ghost. That white boy, that nigga tried to take my head off.
Yeah.
Pause. In that
Yeah,
in that
pause,
battle,
pause.
it was crazy. A Ward, Chilla Jones, Fonz, Trufo, Marv One, and Quest. Everybody tweeted about it, how crazy it was. So I'm looking, you know, what I'm saying I'm looking forward to URL kind of spinning the block for me. That's it.
Okay.
So
Okay.
one
Now,
number one lead.
listen. I'm gonna check out your battle with Dre Dennis. And I mean,
Yeah,
and then yeah. And I mean, I got your information on Instagram, so I'll holler at you for that. But shout
sure,
out to my boy
sure.
Shastaffa for pulling up, man. Make sure y'all check out his Danny Myers battle when we get closer to the date. I'm gonna remind him here, and I'm gonna put this up
Definitely.
on YouTube. Good looking. So we definitely gonna have you come back on.
Okay. Hey, DNA, real quick question. You ain't doing no projects as far as you or anybody in the you know what I'm saying that you rock with in the X. I produce tracks as well. produce
Yeah,
tracks.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be
me and
dropping
my
some
boy
shit next
Nigel,
year.
we the big
Yes,
guy.
yeah. Send me you got my. I'll give you my number. Send me some shit. Let's get it.
I got you.
All right.
Say less. I got you.
Appreciate it, man.
I definitely had that, man. I appreciate the look. So, real quick before we get out of here, man. Shout out to Chicago, Guerrilla Warfare, Smoke Room, We Go Hard. You know what I'm saying? And No Coast also for this battle coming up. Shout out to Danny Myers, and I appreciate everybody that supports your stuff. I went from having no fans to a nice fan base, and it's only getting bigger and better. So DNA, I appreciate the look. I appreciate you didn't even have to bring me on the show, but this means a lot, bro. So
Nah, no
thank you.
doubt,
Give
no
money and
doubt,
drink
bro.
water.
Yes, sir.
Shit.
Got you, man. Shout out to my boy Shastaffa in the building. We tapped in for Danny Myers. Go to YouTube when we get off here. Make sure y'all watch him versus Dre Dennis. That's a 1 rounder or 3.
It's a 1 rounder. If you're looking
Okay.
for a good 3 rounder, I got me versus. If you 1 rounder, I'm sorry, Dre Dennis. 3 rounder on the URL YouTube page. Me versus a dude named Jagger Josh on We Go Hard. So those are
Okay.
the 2 battles I want you to look at, and I would love your critique, bro. Even if you, hey man, this battle was trash or this battle was amazing, I would love your critique. That would mean a lot for
I
me
got you.
and my elevation.
I'm gonna tap into both. I got you.
I appreciate that. I
All
appreciate
right,
that, man.
bet. Good looking for pulling up.
Y'all, man, respect the do rag. I ain't got it all right now, but y'all holla at me.